What's a drug you'd never try ever again and why? Crack. Watched good private school mates end up dead or in jail. Some of them are toothless junkies now. Almost got busted by police myself and narrowly escaped a long stretch. Went cold turkey overnight and haven't touched it in 8 years now. Opiates. I got morphine a couple times when I got my appendix removed, and I realized then and there that I would abuse it if I did it recreationally. Meth. Did it once, for 3 days. Honestly didn't even do that much. After 3 days, you see tons of stuff that isn't there. It's scary. I took several OxyContin for a medical issue once. Coming off it, I got this wave of hopeless depression wash over me for like a day. I can totally understand why some people will do anything to avoid that feeling, including taking more oxy. Heroin. Ruined my life. Meth, because sleep and teeth are cool. Salvia. The whole room spun around and I had to hold on to my chair just to stop falling off. 10 minutes later and it was like nothing happened at all. Not fun. I would never do coke again. Unless it's in front of me and everyone else is doing it, in which case I would only do a little bit until 5 in the morning. I don't like to say never, cause I can't predict the future and where I'll potentially be at mentally. But at this point in time, booze. I'm 28, started drinking at 16 and drank like a fish ever since. I loved it. The confidence, the euphoria, the looseness. In my 20s, I got in over my head with it and drinking started turning me into someone I wasn't during blackouts. Rude, creepy, even more emotionally unstable than I am sober. Ruined way too many awesome friendships, relationships, you name it. Expensive DUIs. I allowed it to rob me of so much. But, yesterday marked 90 days alcohol-free, my longest non-court mandated dry spell to date, so yeah, TLDR alcohol, face with tears of joy. Xanax or any benzodiazepines, I'm currently in recovery and they absolutely destroyed my life and relationships. Evil goddamn drugs. Coke. Not because I can't handle it, but because, I'm married and a dad now, I'm scared it'll be laced with fentanyl. DMT. Did it once and had the most mind-bending experience, but I would consider it to have been a very good trip. The sheer power of it all is why I'll never do it again. I experienced good multiplied by infinity, and I am honestly terrified of what a bad trip would be like. Cocaine. Lost a lot of days to that drug. I got roofied once. Do not recommend. The next day I felt like I weighed 1,000 pounds, and there wasn't enough water in the world to quench my thirst. Not a direct answer to this question, but I will say, if anyone ever says to you ketamine is just like being drunk, don't listen to them. Top 3 biggest lies I've ever been told, LOL. Peyote. Mushrooms are a walk in the park compared to peyote. I had terrifying hallucinations, got physically ill in a room full of people at a party, and suffered flashbacks for a couple of days afterwards. No thanks. Edit. Okay, this comment got way more reaction than expected, and as such I felt like I need to clarify a few things. I was 17 years old at the time and it was barely 1970. I was given the drug in capsule form and it was described as mescaline at the time. Powdered peyote after I reclaimed my sanity. What did I know? I was in a safe and quiet environment when I took it and taken to the part by people who thought I might feel better if we went out. Quite the opposite as noted. I had experimented with several various hallucinogens and pot of course, so I kinda expected to be trippin' pretty good, but I was sent down the rabbit hole by somebody I trusted and it went badly. That's it. Thanks for listening. Edit 2, thanks for all the support from those that duped me. Malort. I know this isn't the intention of the post, but to everyone clean, I am proud of you. You are doing amazing, and you are so strong for doing this. And to everyone trying to get clean, you got this, and I am proud that you are trying. I am sure it must be difficult, but you are stronger than you know. Acid gave me the worst anxiety. And of course it lasted for hours, and hours, and hours. Same thing second try. Never again. Probably any of them. With all the fentanyl deaths in the past few years, I wouldn't trust anything I got off the street.